Most people quit too early, not because they're lazy, not because they lack talent, but because nothing seems to be happening. This is the wealth lesson of the bamboo tree. A young man named Eli once planted a bamboo seed behind his house. He watered it every morning, cleared weeds every weekend, protected the soil after every heavy rain. Year 1, nothing, no shoot, no leaf, just dirt. His neighbors laughed. "Plant maize," they said. "At least you'll see something." Bamboo doesn't grow here. But Eli kept watering. Year 2, still nothing. The land behind his house looked empty, useless, almost embarrassing. Friends told him the seed was dead. Family said he should stop wasting time. Logic agreed with them. Still, Eli watered. Year 3, still nothing. Watering now felt irrational. There was no proof of life, no feedback loop, just routine. Eli began to doubt himself. Every morning, lifting that bucket felt heavier. Every drop of water felt wasted. But something inside him refused to stop. So he kept going. Year 4, still nothing. The soil looked the same as it did on day 1. 4 years of effort, 0 visible progress. And if this were money, this is exactly where most people quit. They save for years and still feel broke. Invest small amounts and see no change. Learn skills that don't pay yet. So they stop watering. But Eli didn't. Year 5, something happened. One morning, Eli stepped outside and froze. A thin green shoot had pierced the soil. Not tall, not impressive, just undeniable. Most people think bamboo grows slowly at first. What they don't realize is that the growth is happening underground. Once bamboo breaks the surface, it enters one of the fastest growth phases in the plant kingdom. That fragile shoot didn't take years to grow. It exploded. Within 24 hours, it had grown nearly 1 full meter, over 3 feet, under the right conditions. By the next morning, it was taller than Eli's waist. Within a week, the bamboo had climbed several meters into the air, taller than a 1-story building. Neighbors gathered. "It wasn't there last week," one said, but it was, just underground. What they were witnessing wasn't sudden growth, it was released growth. For 4 years, the bamboo wasn't building height, it was building roots. A dense underground system strong enough to support what came next. This is where most people misunderstand wealth. They think nothing is happening when nothing is visible. But wealth, real wealth, grows like bamboo. Underground first, when you're saving consistently but still feel broke, you're building roots. When you're investing small amounts that feel insignificant, you're building roots. When you're learning skills with no immediate payoff, you're building roots. When you resist lifestyle inflation while others show off, you're building roots. Roots don't look like progress, but without them, growth collapses. This is why structure matters more than speed. Fast money without roots falls over. Slow money with roots becomes unstoppable. Most people want the height, but abandon the roots. They want returns without patience, results without consistency, wealth without boredom. But boredom is the point. Bamboo growth is boring for years. Daily watering, no feedback, no applause. That's wealth done properly. Here's how to apply the bamboo lesson. First, build invisible systems. Automated saving, consistent investing, daily skill practice, no excitement required. Second, stop measuring too early. If you dig up bamboo every month to check progress, you kill it. Constantly checking your net worth can do the same. Third, protect the soil. Debt, impulse spending, and comparison are weeds. Left unchecked, they choke growth before it shows. Fourth, Respect the season you're in. Some seasons are for roots, not results. If nothing is visible yet, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. One day, your growth will become visible. People will say, "You're lucky." That happened fast. Where did this come from? Smile. They didn't see the years you watered dirt, the discipline without reward, the patience without praise, the structure without validation, but the bamboo remembers. And so will your wealth. If this story resonated, you're probably still in your root years. Don't stop. Water the soil. Trust the process. And when your season comes, you won't grow slowly. You'll rise all at once.
The Wealth Lore, where financial wisdom is told through stories.